All right. In this stream, I am combining two different charity milestones into one. Um, so the first one is Gamers Outreach, raising money to get video games in hospitals for kids, because kids they need stuff to do while they're in hospitals. So that's a great cause. And then the second is the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. Both of them, I've been doing some charity streams, and they both hit the 2,000 mark, which meant I had to do a food stream. And coincidentally, I asked, Twitter and stuff what I should do next, and the two top suggestions were Slim Jims and Jack Links, and I thought, well, that's thematically appropriate. Let's combine them into one stream. So I'm gonna be going 2 hours. The first hour we're gonna focus on gamers outreach, and then the second we'll focus on the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. But before all that, but you can donate now. I'll be accepting donations throughout the whole stream, and if you want to ask me a question, I'll answer the question. Yeah, so we'll focus on gamers outreach first. So, got a bunch of Slim Jims here. I like Slim Jims. I haven't had a Slim Jim in a very long time. This is the original monster size. Grip and rip. Okay. That didn't work. Let me grip and rip. Oh, okay. Here we go. Wow, that is salty. Oh, my God. Um, um, yeah, that's just very salty meat. It's like a pepperoni on steroids. I'm gonna say I don't hate it. I'm gonna say B minus. It's very salty, and I feel like there's gonna be a lot of salt in this pile here. Okay. Well, that was too much salt, and I'm gonna love. Oh wait. No, these are all different flavors. Okay. Let's try the Tabasco seasoned one. See if this has a little more flavor. What's going to be crazy is I'm going to get numbed to the saltiness over time. This is better though. It's got that nice spicy vinegary Tabasco flavor. Um, it helps a lot actually. I'm gonna say B plus. I think adding that Tabasco really helps. Okay. This next one is nacho flavored, and this is just a skinny size. Okay. There is like a nacho-y flavor, but it's not as pronounced as the Tabasco. Um, yeah, it's okay. I'll put it like a B. Nah, B minus. It's like the same as the original. It's just there's not that huge of a difference. This next one is Sonic Chili Cheese Coney. It's a monster one. Wow. It does taste like a chili cheese dog.
It's heavy.
Thanks, iRetroType for the sub. This is pretty good. If you like chili dogs, which I do, this tastes just like it. Hey, I like this. This is good. This is pretty damn good. Okay. This is a Big Boss original and cheese. So this has like a cheddar cheese stick as well. Okay. So the original. Which at this point is just, if you're going to be that salty, you need more flavor, and it doesn't have enough flavor for me. Well, let's see about this cheese stick. Yeah, that cheese is whatever. Let's try a bite of each. Okay. So like a B minus. I don't need the cheese, to be honest. It's not very good. It's just kind of a very chalky, bland cheddar cheese. It doesn't really help. Doesn't detract, doesn't really help. I'd say like a B minus. Alright. That's all the Slim Jims. So now it's time for Jack Links. Let's do, I think I have original here. Don't I? Somewhere? Maybe not. Well, if I don't have original, I have teriyaki. This is just straight up from the bag jerky. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for your donation. A lot smokier. Not pretty tender texture. I'm surprised. I usually remember beef jerky being very tough. Maybe a little too smoky, but pretty good. I'm gonna say like a B plus. I think it's pretty good. And then we have the teriyaki beef tender bites. Those just look like little turds. Mmm. Not bad. Tougher than the other one. Flavor's pretty good. The other one's better. These are a little tougher. I like them a little softer. Well, it depends. I either want it really soft or I want it like tough and you gotta work for it. And this is kind of like in the middle. So they're okay. I'm gonna say like a. This might be on the same. No, like a B. I think like a B. Beef jerky, wild heat. Okay. Yeah, that's like a decent heat. It's like sweet. I mean, sweet or wild. Yeah, it's like a sweet kind of flavor with that sort of spicy, bitter, like sort of notes. I kind of don't need the spice in this. Like, I think the sweetness is pretty good. The spice is like that, like kind of bitter spice that I don't really love. Um, but it's not that spicy. I mean, for other people, this might be really spicy. I'd say it's. I mean, I can still feel it, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna say C plus. It's not really. I'm not really feeling it. If I want that spiciness, I want it to like taste really good. Like, you know, I want the spice and the flavor to, you know, really complement each other. Okay, I got some more Jack links here. Let's do this one. This is beef and mild cheddar. Again, not crazy about these cheese combos, but we'll see. We'll do regular bite first. Mmm. Their beef stick is way better quality. Still very salty, but considerably better. But cheese is about the same. Cheese is pointless, but that sausage, like this, like beef stick, that's good. That's really good. That's like almost like a sausage. I guess it technically is like a sausage, but like the quality of like a good sausage. Huh. Ignoring the cheese, that's an S. That these stick. This is good. I don't need the cheese. It's good enough. I want to eat the whole thing right now. I guess I should hold off though. That's good. That's good quality. All right. Beef and pepper jack. Pepper jack might be better. Yep. Beef stick is very good. So. Pepper jack is better. I don't mind the cheese in this. It's still very like mushy chalky, but flavor's not bad. The beef's good. The beef's still like an S, but even with the cheese itself is actually pretty good with it. So that's probably the best thing so far. People keep saying this beef jerky really expensive? Is this some kind of like meme I'm not familiar with? Anyway, the last one for the jerkies is the pepper. It's a pepperoni Jack Links. We'll see how it compares to the original beef. This does not have an easy to open thing. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Real beef jerky is expensive. Yeah. Interesting. It's like a Jack Link sausage going towards a Slim Jim. You can see the inside, the meat is a little redder. Well, you didn't really see. I didn't show you the other ones, but yeah, it's going for that pepperoni flavor. I don't know if it makes it better though. I don't mind it because I think it's better quality than Slim Jim. I'm gonna say like an A minus. I think it's good, but it loses some of the good flavor of the beef going in the pepperoni direction, and then it just kind of turns salty. Okay. So that was all of those. My favorite was just the straight up regular Jack Link sausage. Jack Links are considerably better than Slim Jims. I'm not surprised by that. But yeah, that was that. So now we'll do Q&A. I'm gonna be sitting here for 2 hours, regardless of. So get those donations in. We're gonna start with Gamers Outreach. There's a Tiltify link down there, and then around like the hour mark, I'm gonna switch the charity to Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. So yeah, I guess just if you want me to answer some questions, go ahead and submit your donations. Excuse me. And I'll set like 50 minutes or so for this first charity. If either charity hits 3,000, then Twitter gets to decide for me to watch an anime with 13 episodes or less of their choice. The last one they picked was Planet With, which I really did not like. So if you want me to suffer, help hit 3,000. I guess while we're waiting, I'll eat these regular sausages. These are pretty fucking good. Well, while we're waiting for donations, I'll answer some in the chat, but please donate if you want your questions prioritized. Will you play Tears of the Kingdom? At some point. I'm just not very interested. I don't know why. I loved Breath of the Wild. I'm not really that excited for Tears, to be totally honest. But I'm sure it'll be good, and I'll play it, but Ollie G-Man, thank you for your donation. Did you finish those errands? What errands are you talking about? I'll say this, of all the jerkies, only the sausage link or the regular beef links are the ones I like actively want to eat. Not that the other ones are bad, but these are considerably better. Yami Brook, thank you for your donation. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is blue. And then Ollie G-Man, you said errands. Are you talking about me being busy lately or something else? Maybe I'm forgetting. How close are we to Jay's last episode of ProZD Plays? Oh, it's a SpongeBob reference, I see. Well, first off, for those of you who don't know, I have a Let's Play channel, ProZD Plays Games. Go check that out. Jay's last episode, you'll have to find out. I'm not going to spoil when. But we've still got... You still got a good amount left, I'll say. You'll kind of be able to tell when it's almost done. I'll say that. Thank you, Jenny, for your donation. If you have a question, put it in the chat, I guess. Just stay who you are in the chat. Let's see here. Very excited to see another Zero Escape series on ProZD Plays Games. Do you think I should play the game before watching? I think maybe you should check out the video first. You can go watch it. I'll just say that much. Yeah. In fact, it might be. Oh no! Just the video. You'll see when you go watch the video. In fact, it might look a little different now. For reference, for people watching this later on YouTube, I'm streaming on April 2nd. And I'm talking about the episode that was posted yesterday. You question why? Why not? Let's keep those donations coming if you want to prioritize your questions. Do you have any digestive medicine on hand? I don't think it's going to be that bad, honestly. I feel like I've done worse. I am going to refrigerate these, though, because they're all opened. So while I put this stuff away, go ahead and donate to Gamers Outreach. I'll be right back. What has been your favorite character to voice act for? Hyodo from Agretsuko, Kage, Ranking Kings, Flack, Borderlands 3, Ratatosker. There are a couple that I've enjoyed a lot. I mean, I enjoy almost all of them, but... Keep those donations coming. Otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting here for an hour and a half. Let's see. Got any new figures? You know, I mean, not new ones, but I could maybe open one up. I'll do it if we hit 3,000. Does your throat get dry from the beef jerky? Not really. It's just very salty. Is there a particular series you want to voice if given the opportunity? All of them. Let's see. Who do you think your fans would be most surprised to find out you voiced? Most surprised? I think people get surprised when they find out I'm Kage. Probably the ones that sound least like me. So usually like higher voiced characters. I mean, I had a friend who played Neon White. He did not realize I was Mikey in that. Yeah. What is the secret to your eternal youth? Being Asian. Let's see. Do you ever do dramatic spoken bits in songs? Like, what do you mean in my spare time? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure I understand the question. What was the last time you played Animal Crossing, and which one was it? It was New Horizons, and at this point, probably like two a year ago, 2 years ago. Like if someone tried to hire you as a voice actor to say a thing dramatically in a song, that's something you would do. Sure, depends. I'm not opposed. um, any goofy voice request that definitely needs to be donation. If you donate, I'll read it in a goofy voice. Sure. What's a board game you would recommend to someone who's played a lot of them they might not know about, like an obscure one? Obscurity is subjective. Yeah, I don't know about an obscure one. Because I feel like a lot of ones I play, at least, if you especially if you've played a lot of them, you'll probably know them. Since you love Thor Ragnarok a lot, will you eventually watch the garbage fest known as Love and Thunder? At some point, I'm not particularly interested. Was there extra content you did for God of War Ragnarok that didn't make it to the final game? There was stuff I wrote, but I think everything I recorded most likely made it in. should put up the little donate message here. Oh. There we go. Any excitement for Love Life SIF2? I'm interested, but I don't know if I have time. Like I loved the original. I'm really mad that I can't keep my progress because for some reason it won't let me. But yeah, Fart Simulator. Thank you for your donation. I love this organization. I spent some time in the hospital as a kid, and the experience would have been vastly improved by some games. Well, I'm hoping to help other kids' experiences now, and your donation helped with that. So thank you very much. Yeah, keep those donations coming. If you donate, I will prioritize your questions. Also, the aforementioned, if you want me to read something as goofy, I'll donate. Sure. Or you donate and then I'll do it. Sure, why not? Any anime recommendations? Most recently, Bocchi the Rock was really good. Anything you miss about East Lansing? Fall weather, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty happy here. Not that I didn't like Michigan. Yeah. I mean, there's like, oh, pizza. I do miss good pizza. Your favorite video game weapon? Nothing comes to mind. I know, I mean, just amazing answers for me. Really, um, truly phenomenal answers. If you donate, I'll give it more thought with your questions. Let's see. The audio is a bit quiet. Is it? Do I just need to be louder? Is that any better? Someone says scream stream. I mean, if you donate and request me to scream something within reason, I'll scream. Favorite animal in general and favorite pet? Cat for both. What's your favorite figure behind you? My 20th Century Boys friend figure. Let's see. Was it fun filming scenes for Blackberry? Yes. Favorite D&D feat? I don't know any of them. Even though superhero movies are getting stale, are you looking forward to Guardians 3 and Spider-Verse 2? Spider-Verse 2 for sure. Guardians 3, sure. I don't know. I've really fallen off Marvel, so I don't. Yeah, but I like James Gunn's stuff, so I'm sure it'll be good. I didn't like the second one though, so it's kind of a toss up. Have you ever felt like a plastic bag? Yes. Did you hear that Pluto is getting an anime? I have. I think it looks great. Ollie G Man, thank you for your donation. What was the most egregious guess as to something you voiced but actually didn't? Egregious? It's not there's nothing like egregious, but it's always like just some deep voice and I listen to it, I'm like that doesn't sound like me. I'm trying to think of one like I think Long Ku was in Fire Emblem Heroes and people thought that was me. It wasn't. That's one in recent memory. Uh, yeah. It happens a lot whenever there's like a Nintendo Direct or a game, like some kind of game stream that shows a bunch of trailers, um, where people have a lot of false guesses about, oh, is that you? Is that you? I'm like, that doesn't sound anything like me. Gem and Answer, thank you for your donation. Wish I could give more, you stoic man, you. Mm. Well, thank you for your donation. Um, have you watched One Punch Man? I have not. Or I have. What am I talking about? I haven't seen the second season. I've read like a good amount of it, but I also fell off of that. Were you ever in a recording booth with some of the cast members of Lackadaisy? Not physically, no. Um, I did record um, stuff like over Discord in Discord calls. Um, like the conversation Mordecai has with um, Asa Sweet at the end. We did that like, live together. Um, some of the comic dubs we also did like as a, reading together. Um, yeah. I think I think that might have been it though. But yeah. Your shirt is great. Could you tell us where you got it? This is from the Yeti. Um, may I ask you about doing? Oh, this is Fart Simulator. Thank you for your donation earlier. May I ask you about doing the voices in Disgaea 6? Did you play the series before, and was it as silly as one would imagine? I've played the first one through. I played a little of the second one. That's all I've played. Um, but it was a lot of fun. King Mysador is a really fun character, so it was really fun playing him. And then, for those who don't know, I also voice myself as a zombie in that game, as a secret unit or whatever. And that was really fun because I got to make up a lot of dialogue. It was very interesting. Corvidin, thank you very much for your donation. Yeah, that's a noble goal. I'll kick in some money for that. Well, thank you for helping out. And yeah, for those, if you donate, I will prioritize your questions. Also, requests for screaming things or goofy voices, you gotta donate. Do you miss working on Anime Crimes Division? I do. I I would love to work on more Anime Crimes Division. That was super fun. Are you a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yes. The first season's kind of but 2 and 3 were pretty dope. Did you clean your room today? Nope. Have you been drinking enough water? Well, first off, thank you for your donation, Corviden. Yeah, I usually I drink a good amount of water each day. Favorite fast food item of any franchise? Hmm. Probably just like a double with cheese at Steak and Shake. Achromatic, thank you for your donation. Keep up the great work. Love your silly stuff. My viewers always play your goofy covers on my stream. Well, thank you very much, Achromatic. Really appreciate it. Favorite type of breakfast? Just like breakfast sausage and eggs. Honestly, breakfast sausage is like the shit. I'll take some good bacon too. Um, yeah, I don't know. For me, all the meats. Um, my goofy voice question was more intended like, are you planning on making more videos with that voice? Not currently. I certainly wouldn't turn down a quick impression for my small donation. Okay. Write in quotes what you'd like me to say. Um, do you have any vocal hygiene techniques you use to keep your vocal cords in good health? Just stay hydrated. Don't overstrain. If you are um, feeling like you're a scratchy throat, drink tea with honey. Nimjam Pepakoa is a really good Chinese cough syrup. Yeah. Just making sure you don't overburden and, staying hydrated. Opinion in chicken sandwiches. On chicken sandwiches. They're good. They're never my first choice. I think if a place specializes in them, I'll go for it. But otherwise, I'll usually go for a burger. Okay, so as Goofy, you are my sunshine. If you want any Goofy requests, please donate. Um, Opinions on Kaiji. It's great. I love Kaiji. I did a recent rewatch. It still holds up. Um, super intense, super emotional. Love that shit. Highly recommended. Opinions on Dairy Queen. This is good. I don't have any strong opinions. Do song covers count for Goofy? Um, I'll do a short verse if I know the song. Game recommendations. Right now I'm really into Tetris Effect. Um, a bunch of us got into Tetris, and I've been obsessing over that. Right now I'm working on getting my sprint time, which is clearing 40 lines as fast as you can, as quickly as possible. I'm down to a minute and 22. Me and a friend have a rivalry where if we beat each other's record, we have to grind to beat it again. Do you know All Star by Smash Mouth? Oh, I know All Star. In fact, there is a goofy cover of that already. But I'll sing a verse live if I mean you already did a donation, so is that your request? A line from Smash Mouth or All Star? Okay. Any specific verse or just start it off? I'll just do the first part. Oh man, acapella, that's gonna be fun. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of a nail on her forehead. If you want more, donate. Have you rewatched One Outs? I actually have not seen One Outs. I've seen a little bit, but I should watch more. When are you going to participate in the Classic Tetris World Championship? I'm not good enough for that. My goal is to try to get as many of the achievements in Tetris Effect, if I can. Do you play any gotcha games? Right now I'm playing World Flipper. Mirrorverse. That's actually a gotcha game too. And the Agretzko Match 3 game also has gotcha elements. So I guess the answer is yes. I love gotcha. What's your favorite One Piece character? Probably Jinbei. You love Zoro too. Have you ever read manhwa or webtoons? A little bit. I'm reading one right now. I forget what it's called. Like, the villainous must die, or what is it called? Destined to die. Yeah, villains are destined to die, and that one's pretty good. Um, what do you think is an underrated Korean food? That's actually an interesting question. Um, I'd say overrated is like bulgogi, and I like bulgogi, but it's definitely like overrated. Underrated Korean food. Let me look at the list. Anonymous, thank you for your donation. Love your work. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Um, I think in general, one that comes to mind um, is like what's it called golbengi, where it's like sea snails. That shit slaps. Sea snails are delicious. Um, trying to think of like stuff that people don't usually eat, whether it's because they think it's gross or they're white or um, I mean, there's like chokpal, like pig's feet. Um, yeah. Can you do a Batman impression? Any impressions? You gotta donate. Have you ever beaten a game of Minesweeper? Oh, I'm very good at Minesweeper. Yes. Um, is there an anime slash manga that you think kind of sucked, but you toughed it out because of unknown reasons? All the time. These days I really try to finish a show, even if I'm not, just to say like I finished the whole thing. So yeah, I mean, when I had to do because of charity was Planet With, I thought that sucked. The hardest setting of Minesweeper, of course. Yeah, Minesweeper is not hard. Um, what's your fastest time on Minesweeper? That I don't know off the top of my head. I don't even know if I have Minesweeper. Do I have Minesweeper on this computer? Let's see. No, I don't, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I have no idea. Um, what do you think of slow shoujo like Kimi Todoroki, where you love it, but it's so hard to finish when it's so slow? I don't mind a slow burn. Slow burn can be good. I honestly prefer a slow burn than something that feels super rushed. Have you gone to the movie theater this year, and what movies do you want to see? I want to see John Wick 4. That's the big one I really want to see. What have I seen in theaters? Maybe not that much, actually. Let me see. Have I seen anything in theaters this year? I don't think so. No. I've seen a bunch of movies, but I have not seen anything in theaters. Let's keep those donations coming. Um, if you donate, I'll prioritize your questions. Also, if you want any impressions or screaming, please donate. Have you ever speed run a game before? No, I'm not really a speedrunner type. I think speedrunning is cool, but I have no interest. I don't think I have the patience for that. I'm going on a first date tomorrow. What should I do? Propose immediately. Let's see. Any new anime you are excited for this season? I don't even know what's coming out this season. I don't pay attention to what comes out. I watch stuff 5 years later. Any manga you're reading right now? I am reading. Oh, what's it called? Uh, a history of Showa, a history of Japan by Shigeru Mizuki. I'm also reading through Real, which is a wheelchair basketball manga. Um, I borrowed the Kingdom Hearts 2 manga for fun from a friend. So, because recently I've been wanting stuff to read while just walking around, and I'm just like, you know what, just bothering all my friends. What manga do you have? I'll read anything. So, KM, thank you for your donation. If you have a question, let me know in the chat. Just specify who you are. You ever watched Vampire Hunter D and Bloodlust? I have not seen either. Or is that the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, I haven't seen Vampire Hunter. Is Attack on Titan a mecha anime? No. Have you read I Am a Hero? I have not. Something you would want to experience again for the first time, and something you wish to forget forever. I don't really have a good answer for either, because I don't really... I think my memories of experiencing stuff is good enough. I don't really need to experience it again for the first time. Something to forget forever. I don't know. All my experiences and memories make up who I am. So, for better or worse, I don't think I would want to forget anything. Keep those donations coming. If you donate, I'll prioritize the questions, impressions, screaming. Donate. Achromatic, thank you for your donation. Can you sample Goofy singing Part of Your World? Sure. I'll just do the beginning part. I don't know why I'm looking this up as if I don't know the song, but I guess it's more so I don't go too long. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the goof who has everything? Look at this trove of treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, he's got everything. And you gotta donate more if you want more than that.